Hey ladies and gentlemen, what's up? Today we're going to talk about the indoctrination that seems to be happening everywhere. Especially when they see your kids coming there and it's a Christian kid, they're gonna be like, right? It's kind of interesting. I can put the wall filled with tomato and my son or whatever is gonna be a tomato worshiper. Hmm, that doesn't have the effect on the kid's mind, especially when they really want to make you happy because they're kids. They want the approval, the acknowledgement. I find it just very weird. I can put Jesus on the wall, but you can put that on the wall so people can talk about all the colors and the powers they can have. As if kids don't have a genuine curiosity and challenging their parents to be on their own in a safe environment. Right? That doesn't happen? No. You're just giving them possibilities. With the possibility that you're a groomer, you might do something with them. But hey, we're not talking about that today though, right? For those that didn't know, Scott Wiener proposed a law in California that removes parental rights in all 50 states. California will take your kid, put them in a foster system, allow them to receive double vasectomy. A court of the state has temporary emergency jurisdiction if the child is present in the state and the child has been abandoned, or it is necessary in an emergency to protect the child because the child or a sibling or the parent of the child is subjected to or threatened with mistreatment or abuse, or because the child has been unable to obtain gender affirmation healthcare, gender affirmation mental health care as defined in paragraph. So in other words, if you don't agree with the kids, you will never find out. They will take him, change him, send him back and tell you, you're the bigot. I'm laughing because I'm so nervous if it might happen to my kid. But hey, I'm always aware. But most parents don't have that official time, right? So, I wish there were more mothers in the kitchen. Not because they can cook, just because they might be more aware it might be happening. Because Papa is sent to work usually, right? They can go scream, you're a bigot!
As your internet angel, as your envy parent of the webs, let me tell you, you're doing great. I know it doesn't seem like it. And I know it seems like, well, I'm just making a cheesy video and I don't really know you and all that. Blah, blah, blah. Set that stuff aside. I do know if you need a place to be and to be safe, you can do that here. My page is your family. This is a family. I know a lot of you have been stuck for months with a family that is not good, that is not respectful, that is dangerous even. You are safe here.
Cap.
I had this conversation with this trans person and they told me, would you stay with a family that doesn't agree with you and that you kind of hate? I was like, yeah. It says, why? It says, why not? We eat together, we have our jibber jabber, but that's it. He might think he's right. In the beginning, I lost the battles. I felt more confident, and once they realized they can't change me, I still ate at the table and they had to accept me. I don't want to disappear. I'm gonna battle every day at the table. You know why? Because nobody wants to be alone. That's what everybody did. If I was crying like a transgender person that doesn't feel accepted and they react in the way they react to society, by that logic, nobody should stick with the parents. But cis people did it way better than you. Most gays did that too. Not all, but they tried to battle it out and it got more accepting with time. Which is good. But when trans and all these genders started doing that, like, hey, I'm starting a new game, and they hit the wall, I was like, yo, I'm not gonna press restart, escape, abandon my family, start taking a bunch of drugs to cope for the situation, and then everybody's taxpayers' money has to fund you so you feel comfortable. Do you see how negative this is? It's like I would never want my kids to be anything part of the LGBTQ. They can be, but there is no success rate that I would advocate. I want my kid to be that. If it's his choice, he can be that. But right now, because it's not going fast enough, there are so many fingers messed up in the system to prove a point. And my son is not a pawn that you can use to prove a point. Make your own.
So these are my finger tattoos. I've got him on this side, which is my left hand. I got my heat on this side, my right hand, and I got a little tooth also when I got my finger tattoos done. So I got them done in September of 2019, right after my top surgery actually, but I had been planning on getting them for a while. And one of the big reasons I got my pronouns on my hands was because I worked in food service and I would get misgendered a lot. And so when I worked at like the register, people would hand me their cards and hand me their money, and they would have to see my fingers, and they were very obvious. So I thought it would help me not get misgendered as much. I also love them. They make me feel very cool. But yeah, that's the big reason I got them, was because I wanted them, instead of like pronoun pins, they were on me every day and people could always see them. And it was a way of affirming my gender for me, and also hopefully making it less likely of me being misgendered by other people and people just know my pronoun.
Well, best of luck. I hope you never change your gender, which usually happens with people that have been taking hormones, because it changes your hormones, how you think, and anything can happen. So if you want to go back, hope you can remove it. If you want to keep that, Gucci. Wish you the best. I hope you're happy removing your double breast and life is Gucci, because I don't want you to experience the other part. I hope they educated you of the possibilities and you're at a good place. Simple. All I know is a lot of people don't like their tattoo that I've put maybe around 16, 18 or 20. You kind of grow out of that when you're 40 and you're going to be like, which is usually the age when people that are transgenders are going to have like double, what the heck is happening? Am I having dysphoria again? Because maybe I want to go back.
Yeah, I think folks have kind of covered the blockers and hormones, but I'll talk about surgical care a little bit. In terms of masculinizing top surgery, I think 12 is the youngest who's had surgery through our program. And in terms of general reconstructive surgeries, we haven't had anyone under the age of 18 have phalloplasty or metoidoplasty, but we have had a few patients starting 15. I don't think surgery actually happened until 16 that have had vaginoplasty.
Just when you thought you have seen everything, hey man, if you're 12, they might have caught in your boobies. If you're 16, they might have caught in your pee-pee. I mean, you can reconstruct your breast, something, but maybe the breast doesn't feel anything. But your pee-pee? What you gonna put there? A weird plastic with the skin from my arm? You're gonna put it on the plastic so I can feel like that? I don't know, man. This is the weirdest things that I keep hearing. And they say, well, we don't do that. Well, people say that. They have to go ninja to record people because the parents advocate that with the therapists and the psychologists. They're afraid if they open their mouth, they get sued, which doesn't make any sense. You tell the parents, if you don't do this, the kid is going to sniff himself. And if they don't open their mouth, now California's like, hey, come here to the foster care place. We're going to take care of you. Why? When you have a class, instead of LGBTQ, you put a bunch of tomato and suddenly the kid wants to be a tomato. And you want to blame us for the kids being indoctrinated like that? Oh no, you don't believe it's indoctrination. Oh, so all these Christian people, their sons suddenly become gay? Who indoctrinated them? Maybe they just had a feeling and they believed it and they went forward. Why don't you keep that energy? No, you put all that over there and the kid has to change, right? Because if he doesn't change, he might be a bigot. But if he does that, they're treated like a celebrity. So the chances they become a tomato is huge, right? You can't fake this in my face and tell me it's not indoctrination. Before they reach 16, 17, 18, when they can stop believing in God, you already caught the pee-pee or the boom-boom or whatever. Well, you understand what I'm saying, right? So I find it so weird that they want to do them and do something so drastic that most people around 16, 17 or whatever, or 12, but they need self-love. Nobody cares about that. And they don't think that's indoctrination? Amen. I have one eye. I watch my kid 24/7 and I guide him. Not a lot of parents have that possibility. I wish them the best. Right now, I just see it like a competition. I have a lion running behind me. I just have to run faster than you. Because the system does not help. all you can do is call it out in a very nice way and hope your YouTube channel can get monetized again, like mine, because it's not. But anyway, Facebook is fun, they're nice. Rumble is fun, they're nice. YouTube, you suck. Keep silencing me. Thank you for that. But anyway, guys, end of the video. Hope to see you guys next time. Peace.